All right, guys, it's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net, and I am back. Here we go, doing another video. I have another guest on my show today, and this person, I met these guys at JunkCon 2022, and I think it's great that I get information from people who have just started the junk removal business or on that journey to grow their business and make it a better junk removal for their family, for them. But not only that, so y'all can take some advice from these people. So right now, guys, I'm introducing to you Junk Jockeys. Hey, what's up, Roy? What's up, Roy?
Hey.
Awesome. Joe, how are y'all doing today?
Good.
Great. So first of all, let's start off like this. Why don't you introduce your father? Why don't you introduce your business? Tell me a little about your website, or just give your URL for your website. And if you got a TikTok, Facebook, spit it out. Go ahead, brother. Take over.
Yeah, this is my dad, Roy Smith. I'm Joseph Smith. We're the owners of Junk Jockeys. We're a family-owned and operated business right here in Florida.
Hey!
You can find us on all major social platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at junkguysdfw.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah, anywhere. You just type in at Junk Jockeys on the old Google web, and then you'll find us.
What was that?
My imaginary keyboard.
What?
That way, yeah, because you got to type in.
What? Did you, like... that's weird.
I'm typing.
Roy, does he have a keyboard on him right now? What? This is weird, because you told me you were out. You told me you were outside. Do you have internet connection out there, or like on what do you...
Well, we have internet, but it's just an imaginary keyboard.
Okay. So you're in Florida. Do you run over gators, or what's up?
Yeah, well, I haven't run over any yet, but I've had to stop to let one cross by, and then we see them all the time in these little golf course neighborhoods around here.
What's up with the golf courses? Why do I always see them in golf courses?
Yeah, I don't know. I think because there's so many ponds that they're all over in those golf courses. That's probably the number one spot you can find them here in Florida, at a golf course. Yeah. Yeah. Come visit the Gators and shoot around the holes.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. I'm cool. You know, that's kind of funny because here in Texas, when you go golfing in the waters, you see Texas longhorns. So you see these longhorns, and they're herd out of the water, right? They're herding out of the water, and they're like big. So they're underground, and all you see is the little things.
Like a couple of snorkels.
They're like out of the water. Can you imagine that shit? You're golfing, you look over, you see those two peaks.
and then a longhorn.
Yeah, it comes out. Dude, that's crazy. So, gator versus a longhorn.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a hard one. Yeah. I'm going to go gator.
Me too, man.
Yeah,
Me too.
Down. Take him out at the legs, and that big guy's not going anywhere. Tear him apart.
That sucks. You're right. I mean, you see the wildebeest. They're just as big as, Texas longhorn. I think, are longhorns bigger than wildebeest?
I've never seen a longhorn up close, but I've seen a wildebeest when we went out west, and they're pretty big. I would imagine it's comparable.
All right, cool, man. Okay. I went off on talking about something else. I'm sorry about that. So, how long have y'all been in business? Let's talk about Junk Jockeys, okay?
Just started our 4th year now. So we started, October of 18. October of 18, so.
How was COVID for y'all?
It was actually, COVID helped. It sucks to say, but COVID was kind of a blessing for our business. When they locked everything down and they tried to make everybody go home and everybody started cleaning out because they were bored and giving us a call. Business went through the roof for that. So it's a good jump start.
Yeah, it is. The economy has had no effect on me in the last 15 years.
Right.
But when COVID hit, it did soar. When 9/11 hit, it soared. When the housing crisis crashed, it soared, you know what I mean? So we went through 3 economic failures in the U.S., and every time it soared. And it's weird that it does that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy. The junk it's like recession proof almost.
Right.
Goes home or the economy crashes and people get evicted and now they got cleanouts, you know? It's the economy's doing good, we're busy. The economy's doing bad, we're busy, you know?
Yeah.
I see it.
So, Roy, let me ask you a question. Roy, your son was mentioning to me earlier that you have a bobcat?
Yeah. Those kids there. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's very rough.
Restoring it.
But you turned it on.
Yeah, he got it running.
Oh yeah, it's running. I'm replacing some seals in it now.
Holy cow. And it was rusty. It was a piece of crap. They sold it to you for $900.
$900. We got 2 of them, and they're so rusty you can't even see the paint job anymore. Yeah, every single hydraulic hose we had to replace. It would have taken probably 2-3 days to get the little diesel motor going in it, but you should have seen his face when he heard that thing fire up. He was like a little kid.
Wow. That is so cool. As you've grown your business, and you have 2 trucks, right? Like this one?
Yeah, we've got, this is our bulk pickup truck. It's got a lift gate on the back so we can pick up pianos and dressers and stuff, no problem. And then we also have a little 7.3 diesel that we use to pull our trailers around for when we do rentals.
It's also a dump,
Yeah, we put a dump body on that as well. Just you never know. You know, you never know when you're gonna need extra space.
Right. No. You're definitely right. As you grow your business, Roy, what are one of the challenges that you've noticed that Junk Jockeys has had as you've grown the business?
The challenge is keeping up with the equipment. Repairs on equipment.
Trying to get repairs turned around fast, you know, so we can get the trailers rented.
Yeah,
too much downtime costs too much money.
I will tell you this, that's one of the expenses, and I want you to elaborate this for me, Joe, is one of the expenses that a lot of people don't realize as they jump into junk removal, that hell, you better start learning how to change a fuel filter or an oil filter, and a lot of people don't realize. Explain that.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even tell you, probably 60 to 80 miles a day on a truck. You know, I'm all over from clear up in Brooksville out to Land O'Lakes and south to Palm Harbor probably 50 times a day. So the wear and tear on those, like we're always airing the tires up, rotating them, oil changes. And on a diesel, I don't know if you've done that yet, but that's not cheap, you know. And then another big thing is the hydraulic seals. Those go out, and then you can't have that going out. You dripping hydraulic fluid on people's driveways and stuff like that. And down here we got a lot of brick paper driveways. You do not want to have to fix one of those.
If we can do the work ourselves, it'd be tough.
Yeah, we're kind of blessed because we can do everything ourselves. We do all of our own welding is in house. We do all of our own automotive repair. Every trailer we have was just a rusty bucket when we bought it, and we fixed it up. And we made it look like this, and we rent them out because they look so good. You know?
Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. Your expenses, your overhead on that stuff is ridiculously low.
Yeah. It's been a blessing.
Yeah. You were mentioning oil changes. So I change my fuel filters, my air filters, and my oil in my trucks myself. Yeah. And if not, I get lazy and pay someone to do it. But people don't realize that a diesel truck doesn't take 4 quarts.
No.
So my 6.0 takes 12 quarts. My 6.2 takes 15 quarts.
Yeah.
So you're looking at about maybe $100 just there.
Oh yeah.
And you got to get the high end stuff. I don't buy the cheap shit. You know, the $22. I buy the $28. You know, and I'm like, what the hell, man? So I'm spending $100, and then that's not even the fuel filter. And then one of my trucks has a high end fuel filter. My 6.2 has this high end fuel filter that's like $40, but my other one has a fuel filter that's like $8.
That's the way they get you.
and people don't understand that this stuff is expensive. Now, all the oil filters are usually the same price, but I've seen an oil filter, maybe being $18 or $25. I've seen those prices, and by the time you're changing it and everything, and then you go somewhere they want to charge $200, but then you spend $150. I'd rather just pay that $50 extra to have someone to change it. But if you want to save it and you're not doing stuff and just standing around, twiddling your thumbs, then of course you got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we just like to keep our expenses down as low as we can keep it. So we do all that in house. Yeah, I think it takes just shy of 5 gallons of oil. So
holy cow!
So, those old 7.3.
So if you've noticed on the Facebook groups, there are a lot of new companies coming into junk removal, and a lot of people gripe about that. But there are a lot of new companies going out. A lot of people have ceased operations. Have closed their doors or filed bankruptcy on their business. What do you think about, what's your advice to these companies that are closing already?
Answer your phone. I don't know. It's hard to say. It would just depend on the issue they're having, but I find that a lot of people, they won't pick up the calls, or they just expect so much money and so much growth so fast. They put all this money out for equipment, and that's not the way it works. You got to build your brand, get your name out there in the neighborhoods so that people know who to call. And the crazy thing is that people they could use us once or even twice and then won't remember us on the third time. So it's all about getting your brand out there. If you're not getting your brand out there and staying in front of people's eyes, then you're not going to be seen and you're going to go belly up.
True. Roy, let me ask you this question. As you've noticed, a lot of small business owners come into this business, right? And they think they can make money. They go and they buy a big truck and they're paying $1,200 on the truck, another $500 on the insurance. Right there, they're at like $1,700. And then they go buy a trailer that's, $500 a month. And now automatically they're $2,200 in debt. What do you say to those people that are overspending on a business that isn't even established yet?
Yeah, they're in trouble. It's going to be tough and not going to be able to make it.
Yeah.
When we started out, we had everything paid for.
Yeah.
We started with the one trailer.
Yeah, we bought a trailer for like $1,600, and it paid itself off in just a few rentals, and then we used that stock of cash to go buy another one, and we just keep buy and restore.
And then we used our trucks. We used, our regular pickup trucks that we drive every day.
Yeah.
And until we got enough money to buy these trucks.
Right. Yeah, basically use our equipment to keep us out of debt, out of having to get into debt. Yeah. So everything has been paid for itself by itself.
No, it makes 100% sense. I mean, it makes 100% sense what you're saying. Roy, what is your best money truck for you? I have a money truck. My F550 is my money truck. I can pull something or just go do the junk removal with the truck, and I love doing it without the trailer because I can travel faster, I move faster. What's your money truck back there?
Our money truck is this one. It's an F550.
Yeah.
And with the lift gate, when we didn't have the lift gate, I could hardly get refrigerators in we were using a trailer, and they were just too heavy for me because my age, I guess.
Yeah.
But now with the lift gate, we can, and then we load this trailer up.
Yeah, he could go grab a fridge by himself.
We do all of our clean outs with this.
Yeah, our bread and butter is bulk pickups. That's what. Yeah. So this truck brings in. I mean, I could go out in a day and bring back $1,000 in this truck, and only rent 2 or 3 trailers and make $500-600.
Yeah.
This is easy money right here.
Yeah. I think, I have a friend, and this isn't. This isn't anything about your rentals and stuff, because I stopped doing rentals about a year ago, right? I sold my dump trailers, the roll-offs. I had like 12 trailers. No, I had 11 trailers, and I sold them all off because I just didn't see the money in the rentals compared to what I was doing in junk removal. Of course, you know that. You are doing rentals. Why do you keep on doing the rentals if your junk removal is so successful?
Because nice to have the extra cash flow. Rentals are easy, and we're so densely populated around here. We don't have to go very far. You know, I can go within 9 miles. Typically, that's all I go for my trailer rentals, and I drop it down. 3 days later, I pick it up. It's no other than cranking a handle. It's no work. You know, that's the easiest money you can get, really.
Yeah.
So
Roy,
we'll drop them all in the morning, and we'll spend the rest of the day doing pickups while those are sitting out making money for us.
Roy, you were going to say something?
Yeah, the trailers, we probably make $100 a trailer by the time we drop it, pay for the junk fee and everything. But it's just that little bit of extra. If we get the volume out there, that's what we pretty much do with those.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? I'm not arguing with you because I'm thinking of me by myself.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
by yourself.
it wasn't worth it to me. You see what I mean? But
Yeah.
you have your dad and then your brother. What? I forgot his name. What was your brother's name? Marty. So Marty or your dad, and Marty works most of the weekends. Am I correct or what?
Marty, he doesn't work the weekends. He works another job in the evenings. So he comes in the morning and he'll run bulk pickups while I run trailers, and then we'll meet up together and finish up bulk pickups.
Okay, so that's it. That's what it is. That's the big difference. You know, your dad can be doing a refrigerator. Marty can be doing a drop rental. You know, dropping a trailer, and then you can be doing something else, manning the phones or something. So there's just so many heads to this business that it lets you and allows you to expand the business like that, and that's great. That's great. Me, it was by myself. I didn't want to hire nobody. I'm greedy. I like making money, so it didn't work out for me. You know,
right? That's why we're keeping it.
That's great. That's great. So, let me ask you: when you started this business, Joe, when you started this business, what was one of the biggest challenges that you had financially?
Biggest challenges financially was probably not being able to grab more trailers, because once we started getting out there, our trailer was renting. We're basically back to back, where we would have to go dump it and deliver, and dump it and deliver, and dump it and deliver. In the beginning, if we were able to get a few more trailers, it would have made things a little easier.
Right.
Just scheduling wise.
Right. So these new people, and this question is for Roy. These new people that start junk removal, what kind of advice would you give to them starting a junk removal business? Now, Roy, I want to let you know something, Roy, and I want you to think about what I'm going to say. There are so many new businesses starting junk removal, but there are many new businesses that are quitting junk removal also at the same time. They are not our enemies. Our competitors who are going bankrupt or ceasing operations, in my opinion, are not our enemies. Because I'm going to tell you what, that excess business that they're not getting, 1-800 Junk King, they're the ones getting that business. They're not. So in other words, what I'm trying to explain to you, Joe and Roy, is that those extra 5 jobs that are allocated for Marco's junk removal in Florida or Jose's junk removal in Florida, those 5 jobs, they go bankrupt and there's those 5 extra jobs, right?
Right.
They're 1-800 jobs, and that one job is going to Junk Jockeys. You see what I mean? So as many of the small businesses shut down, the big companies are making more money. And people don't understand that, because I do so much research and read about so much, but 1-800 Junk's everywhere, man. Junk King's everywhere. So we're not gaining traction. My question to you, Roy, is this. What advice would you give to a new junk removal entrepreneur, a new business owner in this business?
I would say make contacts with other people, with people in the same business.
Like collaborate,
collaborate.
Instead of competing, we found that it works much better and is way more profitable if we just collaborate with other junk businesses. Yeah. There's no reason to fight with them or compete with them. When we can work together, everything's peaceful and the money's still flowing, So.
And you get out to know even the big garbage companies that haul the trash for houses.
Yeah.
Your weekly garbage.
Yeah.
Get to know them, because they have, you get a lot of calls because they don't take the bulk pickup stuff. And then when people call and say, well, who do you recommend? If we get connections with them, then, they recommend us
That's good. You're absolutely right on that end. You're absolutely right. So I got a call. I've been getting a lot of calls from like Aubrey, Salina, and Prosper. There are these 3 towns that are like north of Dallas. There are 4 out there, like 38 minutes away.
Right.
And I've been getting a lot of refrigerators out there. And then lady calls me and she says, hey, can you pick up my fridge? I'm in Aubrey, Texas. I'm so glad the city, when I called them, wouldn't pick it up. And the city gave me your phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, wait, what? And she said, the city gave me your phone number to call. Okay, so I let it, Roy, be honest with you, I just let it roll off. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, I get a call from Salina. Lady says the same thing. She said, yeah, the city gave me your phone number to call you, Junk Guys. And I'm like, what? Well, here's what happened is Prosper, Salina, and Aubrey are so small, they use Frisco's trash company. You see what I mean? And the trash company has told them, hey, we don't pick up in these areas. Why don't you just call these guys? And it's benefited me. So let me ask you this, Joe.
Yeah.
Give me something similar like that's happened to your business in any which way. Any which way. Like someone's recommended you for something like that.
We got a call one time I can't remember if it was a trailer, but I think it was a bulk pickup. But they were recommended to us by Pasco County Utilities. And I was like, what? So I went and Googled Pasco County Utilities, and I didn't see nothing interesting there. And it turns out someone that we had just networked with and we had helped out put our name out there where he works in Pasco County Utilities, and now we get recommendations from them as well. So,
that's awesome. That's cool.
Networking, guys, it's unbelievable how it helps. So,
that is cool.
Yeah, we get a lot of when we go to our bulk pickups. I always hand out 2 cards. Everybody gets 2 business cards, one for you, one for a friend. Well, we've done it so much out in these neighborhoods that they've made it into the HOA, our cards now. So they go on each of these neighborhoods down here. They have their own Facebook group, so they can chit chat about their neighborhood. Well, now we're in the Facebook groups as like the neighbors are recommending us now. Everybody's recommending junk jockeys in these neighborhoods to the point where now the HOA is calling us, So
They call the HOA, and HOA would recommend us.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's worked out pretty well.
I don't even have business cards, man.
What?
I haven't had business cards in 10 years?
Oh wow. Yeah, we sling them. We sling them like candy.
I saw some of my business cards earlier today, somewhere around here, but they're like 10 years old and they have like old stuff. I don't know where I saw them, but I don't give away business cards. And I asked my wife to print some business cards for JunkCon, and they came in on time. And damn it, I wish I had them. Anyway, I see them. Check out these. So these are my business cards from a long time ago.
Oh, just
They have my old truck that I wrecked.
right.
But they're old, and they still have my phone number on them. Yeah, but I don't give them out. Oh, and these are another one. Check those out.
Oh,
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's kind of like blended it. Oh, there it is. Look, behind orange. Anyway, I don't give them out, just because,
It really worked for us.
Yeah, I need to start doing that again. Let me get that up here. How do you see, Joe? How do you see the business, the outlook in junk removal overall?
Like for the future, I think it's good. I think junk removal is not going anywhere.
No, everybody has garbage.
Yeah, everybody's got. We do trailer drops at the same house. 2-3 months. Every other month or so, every 2-3 months, and they just more junk. They're filling these trailers at the same house over and over and over. So they get rid of junk, and within 2 or 3 months, they got that same amount of junk back. That they just went and bought or yard sale or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Joe, there's so much junk out there that everybody should be making money, no matter how many
Right.
there should be any of it they share.
Yeah.
Like if we don't get a job and someone else does, that's fine, because there's another job out there for us.
Yeah.
I like that.
You go through the neighborhoods and you can just see people's garages full of stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
True, very true. It's like air and water. You need it. You're going to need trash to get rid of it. You're going to have to get rid of it eventually. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't realize that. You know, when I started my business, I didn't know what I was getting into. Roy, I was totally lost. I didn't know what I was doing. Of course, there was no competitors in this business. It was me, 1-800, and a company called Dallas Junk something. I forgot what they were called. But they were the only competitors out there. When you Googled, nobody was there except 1-800-JUNK and this other company.
Yeah.
So then
you did the keyboard too.
No.
You Googled.
I don't think I did that.
Yeah, you totally rewind it. I want to see. Play it back. Play it back. Red flag. Let's watch the replay.
I don't think that's need to. I called you. You're on my video. I don't need to do that.
Yeah. Come on.
So, damn it. So when I started my business, there was nobody to go out there and compete. So when I finally built my website and I did all the things that I needed to do to grow my business, it was easy for me to be number one on Google. It was just why who else? They put me in 1-800-JUNK. 1-800-JUNK would be above me and be me. So much competitors out there today. My website still ranks on the first or second page, and you know it really doesn't matter because I put so much content out there. If it doesn't even rank, that people find me somehow. You know, what is something that y'all are doing to stay fresh and stay alive in this new economy? What's something that you're using as social media? Because I've noticed y'all are posting a lot more crap.
Yeah, we are part of this group called the Hub in here in Florida. On Facebook, it's helping unify businesses, and then there's this group inside that group called the Hub Pro that we joined, and it's just a bunch of entrepreneurs and a bunch of new startup businesses getting together and helping each other out with advice on how to grow and stuff like that. So that has really helped our business big time, doing that in there.
That's cool. So I'm going to ask you a few quick questions, okay? Because I can tell it's getting a little dark over there.
Oh, yeah.
What is the coolest thing you have found, Roy? What is the coolest thing you have found at a job site?
The coolest thing, a lawnmower.
No. What? What is the coolest thing you found? Let's see.
What's the coolest?
Coolest thing? The coolest thing I found, we pulled a running jet ski out of a lake in Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Get the hell out of here.
Lady calls me and she says, okay, we got this jet ski. My mechanic said there's water in the motor. It's no good. It's been in this freshwater lake. It's tied up to the dock. We don't have a trailer enough. We need to get it out of there.
Come look at it to get it started.
Yeah. So we ended up going out there. I wanted this job, so I priced it right, you know. I went out there and they ended up dragging it over to the boat ramp with their pontoon boat, and I took a tow truck. We had a tow truck at the time. And I just put the bed back in the water and winched the jet ski on top, brought it here. And Marty, he had that thing running probably, 20, 30 minutes it was here?
Yeah, just a few minutes.
Yeah, and he had it running. I'm like that, but he's an amazing mechanic, so that doesn't surprise me. But she signed the title. I got the title, everything, ready to go.
So you still have it right now?
I have it right now.
Oh, that is pretty cool. That's a nice little lick there, man. That's cool. So here's another one for you. What is, and Joe, this is for you, what is the best job for the time that you've done it for?
Well, just last week, we did a clean out. We went in there, was it $3,000? We ended up getting 35 because he wanted the carpet taken out in the end. It was a bad hoarder house. And we knocked that out in 2 hours. So we were able to do $3,500 in 2 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We get 5 of us together and we're coordinated.
Efficient.
Yeah. Well, man, that is great, man. That's great. You know, y'all's junk removal journey sounds very successful.
It's been good so far.
It's been good. I mean, it's made enough money to keep 3 of y'all going, you know what I mean? So y'all are doing something right, you know? And I think it was your dad that stopped me at JunkCon. Does he have a piece of paper he wants me to sign or autograph or anything like that, man? I mean...
Yeah, Dad, he definitely was excited to see you. He went there and he's like, it's funny because I'm gonna go there and I feel like I know these guys, like personally, I know these guys. And let me tell you, my dad is an introvert. Okay, he is quiet. He's to himself. He doesn't really care for people.
I can tell.
Yeah. And then we take him to JunkCon and he sees you guys and he's like, hey, Ricardo! Like he had been talking to you for years.
Yeah.
Like, it brought a different side of my dad that I haven't seen, it just surprised me.
No, that was cool. That was cool. And I highly appreciate that, man. Roy, you were great. I remember your face. It was easy to remember y'all because there was 3 of y'all, and and y'all were huge,
Yeah.
Y'all were huge, and I'm like, shit, I better talk to these guys. They're going to kick my ass if I don't, you know what I mean? So I'm like, hell, why not? Anyway, I just want to say thank you. First of all, thank you for staying on this video. I know I was emailing you and calling you for such a long time to get on my videos and just bugging you about it. And I gave you such a big head start. I gave you such a head start on this video to get prepared and get ready and stuff. And I, send you the manual, how to log in and stuff. And I just want to say thank you for so very much for taking it finally because your schedule was so damn busy.
Hey, time is money, okay? So the email for the invoice. Send me your email. I'll bill you this.
Oh, wait, what? What the hell?
Email.
You did it! There you did it again. You did it. He's got like a air keyboard. I don't know what's going on with you. You got some air keyboard.
Technology's wild.
You got to make the noise for it. Anyway, guys, look, I got your card right here. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom.
Whoa, there you go.
Yeah, Junk Jockeys. So I was like, man, I don't want to have to look it up online. I knew it's Junk Jockeys. And I'm like, man, I'm going to look through my cards and stuff. And I remember seeing it and stuff. And then, yeah. So I went to the website and everything. I checked y'all out. It's pretty good. Pretty good website. Pretty good. Well, thank you for, again, like I said, thanks a lot for being on the channel, man. I'll post this video as soon as I get a chance to do it. I'll edit a little of it. But, man, I appreciate it. Roy? Muchas gracias, senor. Joe, thank you so much for taking my call. And guys, I'm going to let y'all tell your website one more time and where y'all from. You're in Florida. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're in Newport Richey, Florida. Our website is www.thejunkjockeys.com. And then social media @JunkJockeys. Anywhere. Just put it in the old Google machine.
The Googleizer.
Yep.
Yeah. And again, guys, this is Ricardo with junkguysdfw.net. Check me out on Facebook. Check out my new TikTok video that went 2.5. Did I tell you that? 2.5.
I watched it. I probably watched it 10 times. 10 of those views are me. It was good. That lady was about to Karen you. She's going to put you in the dumpster.
That's funny. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. I will see y'all later, guys. Y'all have a great one. Have a good week. Okay, man?
Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.